Hey everyone, it's me. I'm not dead. I was just been busy moving and stuff and trying to figure out what I want to post and whatnot. And I've come to the conclusion that I don't really know what I want to post, so I guess I'm just gonna use this channel as a yap channel. Maybe hopefully help some people out, and I don't know. I just not throw my channel away, I guess. And today's topic is social anxiety. So I had it. I know there's lots of people out there that have it. It's become increasingly common as time goes on, and I just thought I would share what helped to kind of ease the symptoms of it and, just relax a little. So, the first thing I gotta say is if you are completely unhappy with how you look, chances are it's gonna be harder for you because, as messed up as it sounds, it's the truth. Looks absolutely do matter, and your looks are a first impression, and not everyone is willing to give you a chance if you don't look decent. And that's the harsh truth. So, obviously there's some things you can't change, but for example, if you're currently overweight or it's just something you can fix. First of all, I'd work on that while doing the other things I'm about to talk about. The next thing you got to do, as terrible as it sounds, you do have to practice a little bit. So I know what it feels like. I know there's lots of different severities, I guess, with social anxiety, I suppose. Many variants, but um like some people will tremble, some people have straight up panic attacks just talking to someone. And I get it. For me, I was the type to just overthink everything I said, and if I did say something, I'd think about it for hours later. It was just a really shitty thing to live with. So that's why I'm making this video, to help, maybe hopefully help someone out. The first and easiest step I'd say, other than what I mentioned a little earlier, is you gotta talk one way or another. It could be easier or harder depending on your setting. I know lots of people that are in school will probably struggle a little more because, everything matters in school. Everyone's trying to be popular, whatever, whatever. But start with just going on walks, and when you walk by someone, just, say hello, say hi. That's all you have to do. It depends where you live. Like, if you live in a city like I do currently, it's gonna lots of people might not even respond. Some might look at you weird, but who cares? You're saying hello to a to a stranger while walking by, like, that's fine. Now if you're if you're like 30 years old and you're bald with a mustache or something, maybe don't say hello to like a like a 12-year-old girl walking by or something, right? But I'm saying, if if appropriate, say hi. That's all you got to do. Say hi as you walk by. You know, you'll either get a hi back, you might get a weird look. But whatever. No one can really judge you for saying hi. Like, that's all you're saying. You're just saying hi. And that's the next thing I want to talk about is, no one's really judging you as hard as like you think you are. The truth is that social anxiety is all in your head. Like, you gotta realize that, and as soon as you recognize that, you gotta help fix it. So this was the number one thing that helped me, was whenever I thought something, like, if I thought, oh, that just oh, give me a sec to think. Okay, sorry. Let's say you're in class. Let's say you're still in school, and you say you want to raise your hand. You want to, I don't know, answer a question, but you're afraid of getting it wrong. Your brain will automatically think, oh, but I'm gonna get it wrong. I don't know if I should do this. Everyone's gonna laugh at me. Whatever. That's kind of just how it is. And you just immediately, right after thinking that, you know, the voice in your head, the voice in your head and say, you know, it's not that deep. No one's really thinking about that. And worst case scenario, if they do laugh at you, if you get the question so absolutely wrong, you know, it doesn't matter. They're gonna forget about it. No one's gonna go home and talk to, I don't know, the people they hang out with and say, oh, Zerk got 2 plus 2 absolutely wrong. How retarded can he possibly be? Oh my gosh. No one's doing that. Everyone has their own lives, and, you know, I understand it's a bit worse in school. Like, there are definitely people out there whose whole existence revolves around making other people miserable. But you shouldn't care what those people think. The people whose lives revolve around making others miserable, they don't even deserve your thoughts or time. They're guaranteed worse people than you. They're the type of people you should ignore, and genuinely, why care about what they think? I know it's easier said than done, but genuinely just use a voice in your head, and every single time you get in a situation where you think, oh, you know, I shouldn't do this because it'll be embarrassing or whatever. Like, so what? So what? Just use a voice in your head and say, it doesn't matter. Because the truth is they're not really thinking that hard about you, and they genuinely just do not care that much. Now, and then number 3, I think we're on number 3, is to just, you know, relax, okay? Stop thinking so... Sorry, a little sick. But number 3 is to just put yourself in, you know, slightly, like, progressively more uncomfortable situations. So, for example, something else that helped me was actually starting this YouTube channel, and streaming. It's not real human interaction, but, like, it helps. So that would be an example of an uncomfortable situation. Like, are you uncomfortable with the thought of streaming? Go stream. If you're uncomfortable with the thought of giving that stranger a compliment, I don't know, let's say you like someone's shirt. Let's say they're rocking, I don't know, maybe an Affliction shirt you really like. You know, just say, hey man, I like your shirt. Your mind's automatically not gonna want to do it, right? If you're wired this way, you know, you're gonna think, like, I don't want to say it. It's like, it's kind of embarrassing. He probably doesn't want the interaction. And hey, maybe he doesn't. But the thing is, you know, we're humans. People talk to each other. We're social creatures. And the truth is we kind of just, you know, sometimes you gotta say something. Sometimes you have to just talk, just speak, be human. So if the thought of that makes you uncomfortable, then go do it. I'm sure you've heard it a million times, but your mind is a muscle, and the more you work it, the stronger it will get, the bigger it will get. Well, I don't know if it necessarily gets bigger, but you know what I mean. And with time, it doesn't even take that long, really. At least in my situation, it didn't take too long. It's all mindset. Social anxiety is just a mindset. 100%. Think of training your minds to be less anxious, like building muscle. You know, you start out with light weights, low sets, but as you work out more, as you build more muscle, you're going to have to add more weight. You're going to have to add more sets. And with time, and also, thankfully, social skills, I should say, does not take as long to build as muscle, I think. It could actually be done quicker, because there's no rest period in between. You can just keep on talking. You can just keep on trying to improve yourself in that. department, and you will get better. You 100% will get better. You gotta realize you don't have to be like this, and with time, you're 100% going to get better at talking. You're going to be able to you're going to be able to give people compliments. Whatever it may be, just know you're not stuck like this forever. You just need practice. You need to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. And if there's something about you can change that's kind of lowering your confidence, like maybe you don't like the way you dress, or maybe you've put on a few pounds, it's all right. Just while you're training your social skills, I guess you could say, also work on the other things that are the physical things about yourself that are making you insecure. So yeah, hopefully this helped you out. I'm not too used to talking to myself. Usually I'm like usually I'm streaming or something, but hey, I really hope it helps someone out. If there's anything specific you'd like me to talk about, you can request it in the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you later. Bye.